If you ever want to fit text perfectly after you cut it into an object and have a nice tight fit, especially for non-AMS users, or you're printing something and it's probably changing filament like 300 to 400 times, then you're going to want to do something different with your project. This video is going to show you that. Alright, what I wanted to show you was I made the text, a little text box here so I could try different measurements and tolerances and so forth. And what we're going to do is make another one. I'll show you how I made that. Create a sketch. All I did was make a square and then put some text inside. So we're going to start off with some parameters. This is a cool, fun thing to do. So I'm going to make this length, and then I'm going to make it 100. Wait, I'll make it 200. Okay. Then we'll do width at 200. Okay. And then this one's going to just be called text. That'll be our text size, and we'll make that 100. Okay. Okay. Now we bring this rectangle over, make us a rectangle, and we'll put width in that space. Do that real quick. Call it test log version 2. We're going to extrude this real quick. Go like, I don't need much. I'll just do 3. Oh yeah, I'll do 4. Okay. Okay. Straighten that up a little bit. Then you're going to create a sketch on the block and do our text. And I just made it even, like one block all the way around. And then we'll just put L, right? And then in here, this is your height, how big the text is going to be. Drop a T in there. We pick text, center it that way, center it this way. But I wanted this, was it Palatino linotype. Just like the way it looked. Click OK, finish our sketch. Now here, we're going to extrude -2. We're going to cut, okay, boom. Now that's cut. Now we extrude it 2 millimeters high, but we want a new body. Click OK, sketches there. Now what that's going to do, I'll show you in a little bit. That's going to do is create 2 separate things here. And I'll show you what I mean. That's why I made that second text into a body, so it's going to separate when we go to print it like this. So 3D print, select the whole thing there. Waiting for this. Okay, here we are. So we opened it up. Now if I slide this over, you see that the regular body L is there. So we just create another plate, put this over here. And then you can color this one black, fill them at the black. So that one will be black. But we're not done. So we're not going to save that. What we got to do, we'll turn off this one body. We're going to go to offset. Okay, this is where it gets fun. And make sure you can see it. So now we got to go around. Got to get all these faces. Just going to spin her around and keep going. If you can't click on it, it's probably just got to zoom in a little bit more. Okay. I don't know what happened there. And you just keep getting all your face pieces. I think there was 43 of these things. Just going to double check. Make sure I got. All right, we got everything. So the magic number is going to be -0.15. And that'll create just a wider opening all the way around that. Just enough to get the text to fit just right. And that was the magic number. I mean, I started with 6.6 millimeters, and that was too sloppy. 4 was a little better, and then I just went 0.15, and it was a perfect fit. So then we turn all this stuff back on, right? We make it smaller. Drag it across here. We'll go up here. We'll click print. Select our object. Project. Click OK. Hopefully this opens in there. Yep. So now it notices there's multiple parts. So if you click yes, it's going to combine them together. And it's going to be like a fixed object. And you don't want that. So we click no, so we have separate objects. So I unselect it. Click add plate. Drag that over there. And you see that we have our text, our positive text right on there. And then when you print these, they're going to snap right in place.